Welcome back to God is Alive. My name is Serena, and here I speak all about what it truly means to have a personal relationship with God. We have faith every day that we'll wake up tomorrow, so I want to start a fire in your heart to stop chasing the temporary things of this world and to put that same faith in God. So let's learn about God and learn to lean on God, because what's the worst that could happen? Welcome back to God is Alive. My name is Serena, and today I'm speaking about feelings are not the truth. Now, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know what you're going through. But I do know that this world is so big. The days can start to feel the same. Life can start to feel a little pointless. You start to wonder what your purpose is, what you're doing here. Have a little existential crisis. Maybe you feel like you're not going to make it. Maybe you feel like you're not going to get married. Maybe you feel like you're not going to have kids. Maybe you feel like you're not going to graduate. Maybe you feel like you're not going to get the dream job that you want. I don't know. But what I do know is the second we start to believe certain things, they start to become reality to us. If we are constantly telling ourselves that our life has no meaning and it's pointless, we're going to start to believe that. If we are constantly telling ourselves that we are not funny, that we are stupid and we are ugly and worthless, we're eventually going to start to believe that and almost live like that. Almost turn it into a reality, right? Because when we start telling ourselves these little things in our head, just little thoughts, really, it can kind of make us stop fighting, stop hoping, stop enjoying, stop living. And then it becomes even harder when we can go online and see everyone else living their best life and they've got it all together. And yet we're going through all of this. And we're not alone in that. You're not alone. I'm here to argue that we have to hold on hard to our God-given work. Because feelings are real, but they're not always the truth. And I know I say that a lot, but it's true. If we start speaking truth to ourselves more often, speaking positivity to ourselves over what we may be feeling, you'd be surprised at how much it could change. Like, you ever have those days where you wake up in the morning, you're like, man, I really don't want to do this today. I wish I could just lay in bed and chill out and brain rot. I don't know. But maybe instead in those moments we can think, you know what? Let me take a step back. I have another beautiful day on this earth with functioning ears, hands, legs, hopefully. Sorry if you don't. And I'm not always going to have that. And I know this advice may seem really silly, or this podcast today may seem kind of silly, but I'm home a lot as a caregiver, and I have a lot of time to think. And sometimes you can truly think yourself crazy, just a little bit if you want to. But I think sometimes we have to kind of ground ourselves and realize that we are worthy and lovable and valuable just as we are. You know, God doesn't love us because we're famous and we drive a nice car and we have a really good high-paying job, but we are inherently worthy to Him. And so I just kind of want to go on a little tangent for a moment and just kind of say, like, God was there when you took your first step, when you said your first word, when you were conceived, when you said your first lie, when you had your first kiss. He loves all of you for you. The fact that we are here right now, breathing with internet connection, we're lucky. And I know it's easy to get caught up in the everyday. And I know that we have to spend a lot of our time here on this earth doing stuff that we really don't want to be doing. But the fact is, your story's not over. So whatever race you are running, take a breather and sit back and remember that all of this is temporary. This is not eternity. We will not be here forever. And the truth is, our real life doesn't really start until this one and the suffering ends. So that being said, the only thing we can really do is take the time to enjoy the little things and the little moments and memories that this life has to offer. And whatever you're feeling and whatever's consuming you, it will pass. Your feelings are not always your truth, so don't live like it is. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very end. Love you. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let me know if you have any song suggestions. Let me know questions. Let me just comment. Please. That being said, today's song of the day is Another One by Elevation Worship and Chris Brown. Not that Chris Brown, the other one. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I cannot wait to talk to you again next time.